Welcome back. Let us commence, shall we? Alright. Oopsies, I didn't mean that. So we got a white mage, so I think I can pull. Oh, I should farm this dungeon for the armor. Alright, big pull coming soon. Alright. Alright, first boss. Bum, 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 Ah, fuck me. I got involved step. Yay. Ah, bitch. Oh, happens. Happens quite a lot. Alright, this pull is basically one of the hardest ones, so let's try this. Alright, wish me luck. Alright. Oh god. I am burning all my fucking cooldowns. Okay, alright, cool. Oh shit. Oh god, oh lord, oh lord, oh lord, oh lord. there's our buddy. Our ninja. Alright. They will be right here. There we go. Oh, I am so stupid. It's last the flood. Aim, healing. Not really good with my gear, unfortunately, but oh, bum 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 do do. fun. Alright. Oh god. Oh lord, oh lord. Oh god, oh god. Okay. Okay. I need a Benedict. I need a Benedict. Oh god, oh lord. This is fun. Good. Okay, alright. That was a fine pull. A fine pull indeed. So 4 to 6, so roughly about... Should I start farming this dungeon, or should I farm the 77 part? Agreed, probably take that. Oh, that's a take buster. Oh, hello there. Alright, can I do the trick? Alright. Yeah! Take that, bitch! Oh god. Dun, 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 dun. Oh god, I erased like 2 cooldowns. Oh well. That only took like nothing. I'm sorry, but that wasn't ideal, my friend. Alright. Oh wait, I should be right around here. There we go. Ah, motherfucker missed. Dun, 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 Oh, that mechanic work was the cone. Whoopsies. Oh well. I'm sorry, buddy. You're going to die. Okay, never mind. You good. You good. Alright, we did it. Their light warden dead. So, what did I get precisely? Arms of the bend. All right. Hey, let's leave.
The Light Warden is dead. The Blessed's prayers have been answered.
Aye, that they have. Her condition yet troubleth thee?
It does. Though she shows no immediate signs of corruption, the danger remains. She must be told. Would you describe it to me, Marie-Angé? Paint for me a picture with your words.
A sea of shimmering stars. Diamonds strewn across a raven gown. Boundless and beautiful. 'Tis an exquisite sight, not unlike that of the source. Calm and gentle and forgiving.
I can see it.
For however deep the void or wide the expanse, there is no shore so distant as to be beyond the reach of light. Ominous though that may sound, given our present travails.
Well fought. Let us return home. The murals. If I am not mistaken, they predate the Empire.
How can you tell?
A peculiarity of the paint. Most are made from mineral-based pigments, but whatever was used here is older than anything I have ever seen. According to Almet, this sanctuary was built to preserve the wisdom of the ancients. What events do these murals commemorate, I wonder?
Must you always linger after defeating your enemies? Navigating these halls on foot is exhausting.
Come to lead us to safety, have you?
I was bored. But how is the hero of the hour? Fighting fit, I see. Keep up the good work.
You're plotting something.
Every hour of every day. But never you mind about that. As I have told you 1,000 times before, I like to watch. Nothing more. Well, I would quit this place and I suggest you do the same. There is yet work to be done. Ah, there is a sight to bring a tear to the eye.
You recognize these scenes?
That I do. Indeed, there was a time when anyone and everyone would. Until one calamitous day when the world was divided across 10 and 3 reflections, sundering the land and all who dwelled upon it. And the worst part? No one could remember it. Not really. Just fragments and fleeting memories of an achingly familiar world. A vision shared of a paradise lost, preserved only in song and scripture and paint. Once upon a time. Yet here we find ourselves again, to look, learn, and remember.
Then share with us the stories you know so well. We are listening.
Before the Great Sundering, there was one world. A world that knew naught but peace and prosperity. Until it was faced with a crisis. Unprecedented, terrifying. Civilization found itself perched upon a precipice, staring into oblivion. But through prayer and sacrifice, the will of the star was made manifest. Zodiac was his name, and by his grace was the calamity averted.
Zodiac.
A savior mighty and magnificent, deserving of reverence and gratitude. One would have thought, yet some thought otherwise. From the fears of these naysayers would rise Hydaelyn, she who was to serve as his shackles, to bind him and hold him in check. And so they fought, and they fought, and they fought, and in the end, Hydaelyn was victorious. With all her strength, she smote him, dealing a blow so devastating that it split the very fabric of reality. And thus was Zodiac banished and his being divided. That concludes today's lesson on long-forgotten history. Though I imagine your mother would offer a rather contradictory account, as is her wont.
I'm sorry, I can only assume I misheard. But it sounded an awful lot like you were implying both Zodiac and Hydaelyn are not gods. But...
What? Not gods of the first? Is that what you thought these paintings depicted? Or... Oh. They are gods after a fashion, yes. But no different from the kind with which you are so intimately acquainted. Formed of faith and prayer, of conviction and devotion. The eldest and most powerful of primals.
You have spun quite a tale. Yet you have not explained the role of the Ascians in all of this. How is it you are privy to ancient secrets lost to time?
Finally you ask the right question. And shrewd questions warrant honest answers. We Ascians know because it is our history, our story. It was we who summoned Zodiac, we natives of that sundered paradise. Now, do you see why we yearn for the great rejoining? For our world, for our people, for all creation to be made whole again. Wouldn't you wish for the same?
Thancred did tell me about primals, but I don't fully understand what all of this means. The eldest and most powerful primals, gods, if they were Hydaelyn's origin, then what would that make? No, I will not take those words of an Ascian on trust. It has to be a lie. 'Tis oft said truth is a matter of perspective, yet upon this matter, there can be but one truth. I only pray it is not his. That is an enlightening experience, though not in the way I had hoped. Did you suppose there is any truth in Emmett Selk's claims? Though recent events plainly warrant further discussion, I think it best that we wait until Afna and the others are present. Emensalk included. How convenient that he should choose this moment to keep to the shadows. Well, no matter for the present, we should return to Fano, and make certain of the Almorians' withdrawal. After that, Slitherborough the Blessed are no doubt elated by what has become of the sky. Yay! Travel! I think you're right about here. There we go. The sky, it is beautiful. What has happened to the sky? I've never seen anything like it. You have returned and unharmed, I see. Indeed, I am pleased to report that the Light Warden is no more, thanks in large part to you. The death of a single Sin Eater should make such a difference. As our numbers warned, so too did our hope that the runes we have devoted our lives to guarding would ever find purpose. Yet here you are, the allies of whom we have waited these many centuries, and with your arrival came the chance to pass on our legacy, the ancient wisdom of the Empire. That alone would have been reward enough. Never did we imagine it would serve to banish the light that pervaded these woods. On behalf of the V's, our forebears, and the late Emperor of Ronka, you have our deepest thanks. It is we who should be thanking you. Our journey through the Kutana Ravo proved most enlightening. To be privy to such knowledge is an honor, one for which we never hoped. Please, you need not be so humble. We but do our duty as decreed by the late Emperor. Would that he were still with us to express his gratitude in person. But sister, does this not mean our duty is fulfilled? To our allies, perhaps, but the ruins cannot be left unguarded. So long as we live here in these woods, the secrets of Ronka must not fall into the wrong hands. Is Runar still here? No, we escorted him back to Slitherborough shortly after you set out. If you would return to the Knights Blessed, we will not keep you any longer. I suspect that they should be glad of your company. Thank you, Almet. I look forward to a day where we might share a more leisurely visit to the ruins of Ronka. We will await your return then. All right.
Ah, you are returned, and none the worse for wear, I see.
You needn't worry about us. What became of the Umoran soldiers, more importantly?
They turned tail and fled at the sight of the night sky. The children of the everlasting dark have also retreated back to Woven Oath. Try as they might, they could not deny the truth of their own eyes. The sunless sea of heaven, full of love and grace, where none need know pain or suffering. In that moment, when the sky's light began to wane, I knew our prayers had been answered. That we were doomed to face oblivion at life's end no longer. When first we met, I harbored certain suspicions about you. Now I see that I was right. You are the bringers of shadow, the warriors of darkness, the saviors for whom we have prayed for so long.
I suppose you're not entirely wrong. But we are not worthy of your reverence, nor have we any desire to be worshipped. If you would pray, pray for your children, that they may one day know a better world.
I will do as you say, but please, let us at least hold a feast to celebrate your victory. You deserve that much.
I'm sorry, Runar, but there is still much to be done and scant time in which to do it. We must go. All of us. For we share the same path and the same fate.
So be it. I ask only that you hold us in your hearts, as we will hold you in ours. Now, and ever after. By the boundless dark, this I swear.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, how I wished you could stay, but I understand that duty calls and you must answer. Each night, when I gaze up at the sunless sea, I will think of you, of Master Matoya, of all you have done for the Knights Blessed. Safe travels, my friend, and may the shadows keep you. Oh, there's there's other people. Considering the Blessed have only just recovered from their encounter with the Emolians, Thancred and the others thought we should stay a while longer to be sure they're all right. They're such a kind and caring people. I pray they never again have to face such hardship. Is that a kid? How cute. Making friends, I see. Let me see if I can see Thancred. Uranje, hey. It seems the blessed were spared from the worst of the Elmorians' assault, for the better part of Renjit's forces abandoned Slitherborough in our pursuit. Had he been but a few steps faster, he may have, hath foiled our efforts to slay the Light Warden. Alright, one more character and we can move on. Ah, shit. Where the fuck are you, Thancred? Oh, there you are. What Master Bertoya did was completely and utterly reckless, but if not for her, a great many of the Knights Blessed would not be here. Though it pains me to leave, it is time I returned with you and the others to the Crystarium. But before we go, may I speak with you in private? I will await you in my chambers. Ooh. Private audience with Gistola. I like it. Thank you for coming. I thought to keep my suspicions to myself, but after witnessing your victory in Raktika Falls, I fear they prove true, and so I must share them with you. From the first, when we met at Fort Gorn, your aether has appeared tainted, suffused with a overabundance of light, not unlike the Sin Eaters. When you defeated the Light Warden, I feared the light which poured forth from it was not negated by Hydaelyn's blessing. Rather, it was absorbed into your being. Uranje also suspects as much, though he is unwilling to share his thoughts on the matter. One thing is certain. With every warden you defeat, the danger to you grows greater. Greater perhaps than we can imagine. If you begin to feel anything strange, anything at all, pray inform me at once. You should hurry before the others begin to worry. Once I have started my things here, I will join you. We took one last patrol of the perimeter. All things considered, the Slitherborough remains relatively unscathed. Thanks to the antidote, all those who were poisoned will make a full recovery. And with the night sky returned, their prayers have at last been answered. Sorry to keep you waiting, all waiting. Shall we be off then? Art thou certain this is best? I'll not deny there is a part of me that wishes I could stay. For 2 years, I have lived with the blessed, learned their culture, even going so far as to adopt Master Matoya's name as my own. But pray I did honor to it. Now is not the time for doubt or hesitation. Come, we must return to the Crystarium. Alright, let's return to Crystarium. Let's see, where is she? Okay. Is there another cutscene? I sense cutscene! Let's talk to her, Andre. 'Twas passing strange to see the Crystarium so seamlessly isolated, yet it appears all is well. I know he said he would be watching from the shadows, but doesn't it seem wrong to leave without at least telling Emmett Selk? Hopefully the others will arrive before long. All things considered, it is hardly surprising that Alphino and Alice have yet to arrive. But where is the Exarch? My friends, 'tis good to see you all again. Alphino, it has been too long. I assume your presence, which here means you've brought word of the warden hiding in Raktika. Found and slain, you say? I should have known. Almorn has been recently dispatched soldiers to all corners of Norvrent to defend them. I am glad to see their efforts were wasted on the Great Wood. Speaking of Almor, what came of your meeting with Rothry? Yes, about that. It proved to be... ugh. Exarch, you mustn't push yourself. Your time away from the tower has clearly taken its toll. No doubt you all are tired as well. Having traveled so far, why don't we all take a much needed rest before we discuss our findings? I thought to propose the very same. After your clash with the warden, you deserve a chance to recuperate. It is so then. We reconvene after everyone has had time to settle in. Do 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 do. Oh, hearing that is like the best fucking sound, I would say. Shame that we didn't hear the rest. Oh well. Pixie Dream Route. What? Maniac Pixie Dream Realm. Oh well. Anyways. Oh yeah. Let's see if Fayul has something to say. Oh, my adorable sapling, you have need of help, yes. But sing the word and let your beautiful branch do what only they can. You have no more need of help, so be it. I shall steal quietly from your loyal servant's dream. Is that water? Ah, yes. My friend. Welcome back, miss. Return to the lengthy excursion, I take it. Well, your room has been made ready if you care to retire. Very good. I pray you sound sleep and pleasant dreams.
So there's a light sealed inside you, is there? You wouldn't know it from the outside. You look the same as you ever did to me. True enough. Packing up and going home isn't really an option, is it? If you don't face the music here, it'll only come and find you there. Think he was telling the truth? Emmett, I mean. All that rot about Hydaelyn being no different from any other primal. If so, what would that make her blessing? Are we just slaves to her will? Let's pay him no mind. Lies the Ascian stock in trade. Villains, heroes, all a matter of perspective, they'd have you believe. One man's fond memory, another's waking nightmare. Me, I'm no saint or savior. Just another sinner. And I know damn well I'm in no position to judge. When I saw the people of Slitherbow look up at the sky and celebrate the return of the dark, felt good. It was moments like that I cherished. Much more than the thrill of adventure. The quiet after the storm. I always took comfort in that.
What did the scouts have to report?
Several skirmishes, but nothing of consequence. The fighting seems to have taken its toll on both sides.
A stalemate, then. The Alliance has done well to hold the line for so long. But then they did have Ishgardian reinforcements.
Nevertheless, neither side has any appetite for a prolonged engagement. 'Tis but the calm before the storm. And should the Empire choose to bring their full might to bear...
To say nothing of Black Rose. All the more reason to hasten our search. How close are your people to identifying our next target?
Close enough, though I have received some troubling intelligence. One of our generals posted to the Alamegan front recently disappeared without trace from the battlefield at Gimlet Dark.
Odd. Dead seems unlikely. Fled less so. I wonder where he'll turn up.
Were I a betting man, I would say here, in the capital. Not that any deserter who valued his life would contemplate returning, but a corpse might, given the right encouragement.
In the manner of his royal remains, you mean?
Elidibus plainly has no need of a new host, so the question becomes who? It may be that another player has joined the game. Something to consider at any rate. But come, there is work to be done.
These bloodless games make for poor sport. Mayhap if father... Nay. I am a stranger to him in this body. Besides, there is but one hand that can make me whole again. My enemy. My friend. I know not what entertainment occupies you, but if you will not clear the way for me, then I shall seize the reins of fate once more.
Anyways, thanks for joining me in Final Fantasy XIV. We shall continue in the next episode. Till then, fare thee well.